Hello everybody, this is Two-Tone Yoshi and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo-Tooie. In the last fort, we went into Mayans Temple and learned a couple moves from Jam Jars. And seeing as we can't do anything, in this part we are going to pay Mumbo a visit. But before we do that, there's one thing I missed in the last video because for some reason I just could not find it. Yes, I know, Kitty. I know. But anyway, if you go over here, you have a cleft note. It's worth about 20 musical notes. So already we've got all the musical notes. See how easy that was, unlike in the first game. But with that done, let's go pay Mumbo a visit, because he's kind of a requirement to see before we do anything here. Alright, so what you see here is a Globo. These are required if you want to use Mumbo and someone else in this game. I'm not going to mention who yet until we actually see her. But these Globos are what you need if you want to use Mumbo and the other person. I'm not going to say yet. Ah, Baron Bird here at last. Mumbo best shaman in game, so builds new skill. Mumbo also want to help, but must find me magic creature. We've got a Globo. Must give magic creature to Mumbo if wants help. Wants Mumbo's help? Yes. Sure, we need all the help we can get. Throw it in Mumbo's bag. So now we get to play as Mumbo, and that's pretty cool, but he doesn't really do much except there's certain things that you need him to do in order to do other things with Banjo and Kazooie. But you can actually play as Mumbo in this game, which is kind of cool, but you can only play as him. He's only meant for that sole purpose. And this is his attack. Oh, I thought this was the most hilarious thing as a kid when I first played this game. Is when I attack this guy. Oh, damn it. When I attack this guy, it does that. I thought that was hilarious. I would crack up every time I did that. And I would just play as Mumbo just so I could kill characters and make that funny noise. It is so funny. I think it is anyway. But anyway, this is the Mumbo Pad. This is what you need Mumbo for at each level of the game. And this is the only thing you'll be using Mumbo for. So all I have to do is press B, and he'll do his stuff. Hope this works. And I love his little dance here, his little music dance here. It's so catchy. Oh, damn it, he's done. So anyway, that was a summoning spell. Now we can play as this little giant golden dude for a short period of time. Mumbo magic can make golden Goliath rise. Magic only lasts short time. To control me again, return statue to its base and press B. Okay. So now we can use this guy to get a few things. We can use him to smash this rock, like so. We can use him to kill these guys, but there's not really much of a point to do it because they're just gonna respawn anyway. And you need this guy to kick in the doors so you can go into the other parts of the level, like so. And also, he is required to get a certain Jiggy that we are about to get. And it should be right there. This is the only way you can get this Jiggy, is through this giant statue, the giant Goliath statue. And nothing can hurt you, and all that good stuff. There's another door we must kick in, and this is it right here. So we must kick this door in. And now there's just only one more thing to do with this giant Goliath dude thing. The Golden Goliath, what it's called. So, let's get out of here. There's another warp pad right here. We could actually activate it with the Goliath, surprisingly, but we're running short on time on this little segment. Mumbo magic run out. And he starts crying. Okay, so we're gonna need to use him one more time for one more thing. We got another door to kick in. So let us do that, and let him do the little Ikabokum thing, little Ikabokum dance. Because that's what it's kind of saying, Ikabokum. There we go, Bubalaka! Okay, so now we must go up here and kick this door in. However, this door is a bit different. Rather than opening the whole thing up, it'll only open that one up. So you can't get in there as the Golden Goliath. Sadly enough. Quite unfortunate, but oh well. Alright, so now let's go back to the base so we can exit out of this giant statue mode. Alright, yeah, I know, it sucks. And now let us go back to Mumbo Skull and return to Banjo and Kazooie. And Mumbo will be back on his little couch, his little recliner that's in his house, or his skull rather. But it's called Mumbo Skull, but yet if I say his skull, would that mean his face? Because his face is a skull, and his house is a skull. So why don't you just say house? Why would you confuse the player like that? Oh no, I'm probably just overthinking that, but anyway, the way you have to that was weird. The way you have to return to Banjo, all you have to do is sit back in the chair. And we're back to Banjo and Kazooie again. So, let's get out of this place. We won't be seeing him until the next world. Because he's in, unlike the last game, he's actually in every world in this game. Along with someone else. You probably just saw her face, but oh well. But now that we've gotten that, there's one thing I forgot to get, and that is this Jinjo over here. Yippee! You saved me! I'm off for home now. So, this is what I meant about the Jinjos collecting Jinjos being different in this game than the last. They're scattered all over the world, as I said before, and there are a certain number of Jinjos with each colored family. I think I've said that before in the first video as well. Thanks for rescuing me. I live in this house with the rest of my similar colored family. Rescue us all and we'll give you the family heirloom. Heirloom. Okay, so now that we got that Jinjo, okay, get out of the water. Thank you. Here's another move we got to learn in this level. It's funny, we didn't even learn all the moves in this level yet. So, let's go in here. Now that we can go in here. And there's another Jinjo up there. And as you can see, it's pretty high up. You can't get to it. There's no way. You can try all you want to, but there's no getting it. However, here's a Jam Jars. Let's see what he has to teach us today. Listen up to what you're told. On the edges you can now hold. Move along with the greatest of ease. Button B to attack with you please. Without you please, or with you please. I don't know. It goes too fast. I try to read it too fast because, yeah. Now we can climb up ledges. And that's a new move. And as you can see, there's 3 of the yellow Jinjos. So we need to find 3 more of those guys. And let's go over here really quick because I want to do the other thing a bit later after this one, that is. Alright, so let's go on Talon Trot mode because it's faster and it's the only way how you can get up here as well, just like in the last game. Okay. So here is a ledge. Now you can climb across it. Watch out with these guys. They will try to snap you, but you can fight back and you'll kill them. Like so. But they respawn too. Another thing about this game, that enemies respawn, unlike the last game. They don't respawn. Well done. You found one of my missing pages. Collect 5, then return them to me in Grunty's old lair in Spiral Mountain. Alright, so we found one Cheeto page already. There are 3 of them in each level, so that's good to know. So we already got one of them. And this Jiggy here is a bit difficult. Alright, so you think you can just walk over there and take it, right? Wrong. He'll just swallow it whole. Thought you slumbers gold while he's sleeping, didn't you? Well, yeah, to be honest. But I heard you coming, clumsy bear. Oh. Alright, so there's no way you can get it. But there is a way to get it. But there's no way to get it at that point. Splendid. They seem to have gone. Must get some more sleep. Okay. So there's only one way to get this, and that is to tippy-toe our way over there. So it's pretty hard to do, especially with a joystick like this. So let's do this carefully. Don't walk. It's not going to work if you do that. I love the camera in this game better than the last. Because, yeah. Alright, let's try to tiptoe our way. No, I said tiptoe. Damn it! Alright. There we go. He won't notice you if you're there, so... Alright, there we go. Tiptoe like this. This is the only way how you get that Jiggy. And luckily enough, you only have to do this like twice in the game, too, where you have to tiptoe to get something! Damn it! Okay, so let's try this again. No, don't run. What are you doing? Okay. No, tiptoe. No, tiptoe. Tiptoe! God! Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Tiptoe! Tip the fuck toe. Okay. Let's try this. You have to do it very lightly. There you go. Just hold it like that. I literally have to use 2 fingers for this. So he could legitimately tiptoe. Oh, are you kidding me? I never have this much problems. Okay, now the Let's Play curse is getting to me. Because I usually get this on the first go. I don't know why it's getting hard. Probably because of the Let's Play curse. Okay. Almost there. Oh, come on, don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Okay. We're almost there, almost there. There you go, we got it. Now we can run around as much as we want to now that we got the Jiggy, and it won't wake him up for some reason. He'll only wake up if you get the Jiggy. Okay. So while we're here, I might as well show you what's in this here thing right over here. Right here, sneaking up near. We are near, we're right here. Okay, so this is the code chamber. This is where you activate my cheats. Stand on this podium if you want to know it. Okay, so we can't do anything with this yet because we have yet to get 5 Cheeto pages to give the Cheetos so we can give us the code so we can get an upgrade, so we can upgrade things. Which is pretty cool. Okay, so now that that's done, now we can finally tell you what the next magic person in this game is that you will be needing to see in every level of the game. It also requires a Globo, just like Mumbo does. And her name is Humba Wumba. Sorry. Big Heap, welcome to Little Bear and Bird. I'm Banjo and my feathered friend is Kazooie. Me, Humba Wumba, best magic person on island. We heard that Mumbo was the best. Not true. Mumbo amateur. Wumba best. You bring Globo magic creatures here. You have Globo. Want me to give to Humba? Or want to give to Humba? Sure, I'll just throw it in. Magic ready. Jump in Wumba's pool. So now we'll jump into Wumbo's pool, and like in the last game, you don't know how Mumbo turned us into things. Humble Wumbo turns us into things in this game. Mumbo caught this stony. Use control stick to move and press B for a big heap barge attack. Jump back in Wumbo's pool when you want to be bear and bird again. Alright. Cool. So now we are a stone. Now Banjo is stoned. Banjo, you've been smoking way too much of the doobies. But anyway, enough of those jokes, those horrible jokes. Let's see now we can use these warp pads, which are make things really useful and very easy playing this game. And this is the only way how you get this honeycomb piece is like this. And like in the last game, this will upgrade your health. So, when you're running low on health, you could just go over there. Alright. So before we do something with the stony, which would be the main thing to do with the stony, which is over there, by the way. Whoops. Okay, so we have to go up here, and there's a certain thing we need to do, but we can't... But we don't get any Jiggy out of it yet. We have to come back here later on in the game. But right now, I'm gonna do it right now just to get it out of the way, because we need the stony, because there is another stony we need to talk to that tells us how to unlock that little prison over there. So let's talk to this guy. To free the trapped one, a star must appear before the sun rises. Another star appears, followed by 2 moons. Does that help? I think so. Okay. Okay. Now let's activate this warp pad. Okay. So we need a star. Wait, no! What are you doing? You screwed that up. Okay. Star. Sun. Star. Moon. Moon. And that'll unlock this little prison here. And as you can see, there is a little rodent here. Hello, my little rabbit friend. Eek! I'm Dilberta. Was out looking for gold when that boulder fell down and trapped you in here. I suppose you expect us to move it. Eek! If you wouldn't mind. Okay, so we can't do anything with these boulders yet. Not even with Banjo and Kazooie. There's a certain move we need to get for those boulders that we won't get until later on. So, this is why... Okay, this is one of the reasons why I told you. This game requires a lot of backtracking if you want to 100% it. But with that being said, let's go to the stadium, shall we? And you go over here. Yeah, you go over here. It's right next to the Goliath, as I showed you before. And here is the stadium. You can't go in there as regular Banjo or Kazooie. You need to be a Stony to do so. But even though you are a Stony already, he'll say this. I'm Banjo the Stony. Can I come in and play? I don't know. That backpack looks kind of familiar. Are you saying we're a bear and bird in an elaborate disguise trying to cheat our way in? Yep, it's pretty obvious. But they're a bit short on players, so you might as well go in anyway. Oh, that's funny. What a dumbass. But actually, he's not a dumbass if he knew it was us in the first place. I mean, we haven't even talked to the guy, and he knew it was us. Okay, so before we do the kickball stuff, I want to go into the training area. And you got to hear what these guys say. It's so funny. Alright, let's hear what you have to say. Use the control stick to move, Z to kick the ball, and B to barge to kick the balls into your goal and score 2 points. Does that help? I'm sure we'll soon find out. Okay, that one wasn't as funny as the next two. Okay. I reckon you should score lots of points. I think we could have worked that one out for ourselves. Okay. Here's my advice, Sonny. Try to come in first. Wow, we never had thought of that. Yeah, they pretty much point out the obvious to you, which I think is pretty funny. But it looks like we're running low on time here, and I think this would be an appropriate place to stop the video before doing the kickball stuff. So next time on Let's Play Banjo-Tooie, we are going to do the kickball tournament, so see you guys then.